Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter Likes Books and I'm back for another haul. Can you believe it? There's my thumbnail. Another haul. Well, it's an Audible haul and I have purchased so many books recently that I was like, you know what? I think that maybe I should do a little bit of an Audible haul over here so that the next Audible haul that I do, I don't have to do like 20 or 30 books. So, are you guys, did you like my haul from yesterday? It was fun. Somebody asked me in the comment section, they said, could you do a recommendation of like your favorite graphic novels and things like that? I would absolutely love to do a video of my favorite graphic novels. If you guys, if that's something that you want to say, or my graphic novel recommendations, put it in the comment section below. I actually was going to do an entire video showing my Linda Berry collection because I'm very, very proud of that. That would obviously be in that video, but if you guys want me to do that video, let me know. The other thing that I'm actually thinking about starting, so this is a new idea. Well, actually, we'll see if we get to some of the Audible stuff today, but let me explain to you. So, y'all know I have a true crime book club, okay, that I run with my good Judy Mel. Hey, Mel, how are you? So, you know, a true crime book club, we do a live stream every month. We just came back this last weekend and we did our first live stream in a long time, but we'll be doing them every month going forward. The next one is May 19th. We also have the Facebook group, which has over 6,800 members, which I can't even believe, right, since its inception. And we have the Facebook group where people can like post and things like that. On Peter's book club, I have not been doing dedicated videos to the books that I have been choosing. You know, I said I was going to do, you know, like a review every month and things like that, and I haven't kept up with that. And one of my goals for May is to go back and do reviews of like the past 4 to 6 books. I mentioned them here and there and what I thought about the books, but I haven't done full reviews of that. So my goal going into May is to go back and do full reviews of like the Amy Tintera book and things like that, and on and on and on. And I'm really excited about that. The Reese's Book Club from February, I'm really excited about talking about that. Rosewood Court. I want to go back and do reviews of all those books and give you guys an opportunity to share what you thought about those books in the comment section below. Now, when I started Peter's Book Club, I kind of did model it off of like online book clubs, like, you know, the one like Reese's Book Club and things like that, the Good Morning America Book Club, where they just pick a book and then everybody reads it. There's no live stream. They don't do a live stream. There's not really a discussion place. You just everybody reads the book once a month. It's like a book club. You just pick it and you read it, right? That's really why I picked it. But a lot of people have asked me through the time that I started, I think this is like, is this the 3rd year that I'm doing it? It's either I think it's the 3rd year that I'm doing it. A lot of people have asked me, like, where do we discuss the books? Well, there is no place to discuss the books, you know? There is no, like, video that I do every month and things like that. So there's not like a common place to have a conversation about that. And so I was kind of like talking to my book club partner Mel about True Crime Book Club the other day, and I said, what do you think about Peter's Book Club, like if I started some like platform like a Facebook group or something like that where people could share their comments of what they thought about the book, you know? And she was like, well, she like offered so quickly to run it. She was like, well, I would run it if you want me to do that. And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I appreciate your offer and thank you. She is so good at that stuff, by the way. So thank you, Mel, for all the hard work that you do on a True Crime Book Club. She loves doing all that kind of stuff. But I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. If I want to do like a Facebook group, if I do want to do like a live stream once a month, I'm not really sure that I want to make that commitment. Because, you know, like that takes a lot of time to like arrange, and then it's like nobody's ever happy with like the time that I do it or whatever. I don't know if I want to just keep it to just doing a video review every month. And so I guess I'm really asking you guys what your suggestion is on what you would like. I have a couple ideas that I'm thinking of, but like what you think, like a Facebook group or like doing a live stream once a month or just keeping it on the video, or do you like it where I just announce the book? What do you guys think I should do for a Peter's Book Club? Because I want to kind of like transform it into something different. I have a few ideas of what I'm going to do with that. So let me know in the comment section below if you even read Peter's Book Club. I know some people out there I get, you know, DMs from and stuff or emails that you guys will be like, oh yeah, like I'm reading this book with you and I love it so much. So thank you. Nothing about the book club is going to change. Not like how the direction is always going to be like kind of a thriller or a cozy mystery or something like that. Or, you know, a book that I'm like really dying to read, something new out. I actually just started looking at the books for June because I've already announced the May book. And so I saw something new come out and I was like, ooh, I think that would be good for June. That would be a good June book. Speaking of books, so let me know in the comment section below what you think. But speaking of books, let's get into all of my Audible purchases. Now, I'm not going to show the thumbnail up here at all, but I'm just going to mention the names. You guys let me know if you've read them in the comment section below or if there's something that you want to read. Now, some of these authors' names, like the first one, I don't know how to pronounce, and I've never read anything by her. And somebody commented, I think it was on my vlog last night, and they said they just read it and they loved it, and I immediately went in and I bought it because I'd seen it on Audible from a lot of different people and like the reviews. Well, I'd seen the reviews from a lot of different people like on Goodreads, and then on Audible, it keeps on showing up on all of my lists, and that is She's Not Sorry by Mary Kubica. Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know anything about this book. I do know that it's brand new, I think. It just came out. Hold on a second. It came out April 2nd of 2024. The sensational brand new thriller that Book Talk is calling absolutely amazing and impossible to put down. I guess I could do TikToks too, but now I don't want to do TikToks. From the best-selling author of Local Women Missing and Just the Nicest Couple. Did I read Local Women Missing or did I just buy it? And so that was the first book that I bought. The next book that I bought is Home is Where the Bodies Are. And it is I think it's the first book. Because somebody told me I bought the wrong book. Oh, no. Home is Where the Bodies Are is, okay, this just came out too, April 30th of 2024, and it is by Geneva Rose, and I saw it on, like, the new releases on Audible, so I bought it. It's a Publisher's Weekly pick, Chicago Review of Books pick, Barnes & Noble favorite indie book, and a rap sheet. Did it come out 2023 or 2024? 2024, it just came out. Yeah. Oh, it just came out today. Oh my God. That's how I knew about it because I like pre-ordered it. Okay. From the New York Times bestselling author of The Perfect Marriage and You Shouldn't Have Come Here comes a chilling family thriller about the sometimes literal skeletons in the closet. After their mother passes, three estranged siblings reunite to sort out her estate. Beth, the oldest, never left home. She stayed with her mom, caring for her until the very end. Nicole, the middle child, has been kept at arm's length due to her ongoing battle with a serious drug addiction, and Michael, the youngest, lives out of state and hasn't been back to their small Wisconsin town since their father ran out on them 7 years before. While going through their parents' belongings, the siblings stumble upon a collection of home videos and decide to revisit those happier memories. However, the nostalgia is cut short when one of the VHS tapes reveals a night back in 1999 that none of them have any recollection of. On screen, their father appears covered in blood. What follows is a dead body and a pact between their parents to get rid of it before the video abruptly ends. Beth, Nicole, and Michael must now decide whether to leave the past in the past or uncover the dark secret their mother took to her grave. Does that not sound so good? Oh my God! Okay, should we read the details of the Mary Kubica one? Because I didn't read this. She's Not Sorry. Everyone has secrets, but not everyone has remorse. Ain't that the truth? Okay, a terrible accident. Megan Michaels is trying to find balance between being a single mom and working full-time as an ICU nurse. When a patient named Caitlin arrives in her ward with a traumatic brain injury, they say she jumped from a bridge and plunged over 20 feet to the train tracks below. A shocking revelation. When a witness comes forward with new details about Caitlin's fall, it calls everything they know into question. Was Caitlin actually pushed, and if so, by whom and why? No one is safe. Megan lets herself get close to Caitlin until she's deeply entangled in the mystery surrounding her. Only when it's too late does she realize that she and her daughter could be the next victims. A tense, compelling thriller with completely grasp-worthy twists. I am so excited to read that one. So thank you for recommending that to me. Okay, now I've got a bunch of zombie books that I hauled on Audible. I feel like this is going in and out of focus, so if it is, I apologize. And I've got a bunch of romances. I know somebody out there that will love that. Let me find, okay, so this is kind of funny. So people have been asking me in Q&As if I've read this book. Apparently it's real famous on TikTok, and I saw it in the airport in Miami, and people told me it's like alien romance, and there's a whole series, and it's supposed to be very dirty, and so I thought I would read it to review over here. And the first book, and it's by Ruby Dixon, and the first book is Ice Planet Barbarians, and it's in the Ice Planet Barbarians. Does anybody know about these books? I know nothing about these books, but it's in the Ice Planet Barbarians series. Lost. You'd think being abducted by aliens would be the worst thing that could have happened to me, and you'd be wrong, because now the aliens are having ship trouble, and they've left their cargo of human women, including me, on an ice planet, found. And the only native inhabitant I've met, he's big, horned, blue, and really, really has a thing for me. And then it says contains mature themes. I do not know about that book. I probably start out and be like, oh, I cannot do this book. This book is bad. And then I have all these zombie books. You guys ready? I have Hunger, Zombie Fallout by Mark. Has anybody read these Mark Tufo books? They're all part of this series. I think it's the Zombie Fallout series. I've never read it before. I've never heard of it. Yeah, all part of the Zombie Fallout series. And so I bought them to read. Let's pick out something. I have so many. A Death in Door County. Raiders of the Lost Heart. Let's see. The Other Valley. The Overnight Guest. I'm trying to pick out something. Everyone. Oh, okay, wait. The Overnight Guest. Let's read the details of this, shall we? When did it come out? I feel like this was something that was recommended to me too. Okay, this came out in 2022, and this is by Heather Goodenkoff. A woman receives an unexpected visitor during a deadly snowstorm in this chilling thriller from New York Times bestselling author Heather Goodenkoff. True crime writer Wiley Lark doesn't mind being snowed in at the isolated farmhouse where she's retreated to write her new book. A cozy fire, complete silence. It would be perfect if not for the fact that decades earlier at this very house, 2 people were murdered in cold blood and a girl disappeared without a trace. I love these kind of books! Okay. As the storm worsens, Wiley finds herself trapped inside the storm, haunted by the secrets contained within its walls. Haunted by secrets of her own. Then she discovers a small child in the snow just outside. After bringing the child inside for warmth and safety, she begins to search for answers, but soon it becomes clear that the farmhouse isn't as isolated as she thought, and someone is willing to do anything to find them. And it says, don't miss Heather's upcoming Twisty Lock. Okay, that's the next one everyone is watching. Oh, that's why it was recommended to me. You guys, I have so many on here. I feel like I should come back and do like a full Audible Ask for Andrea. This one is like trending on Goodreads right now. This is why I bought this one. It's called Ask for Andrea by Noelle West. Megan, Breja, and Sky have just one thing in common. They were all murdered by the same man. He hunted them online masquerading as an eligible bachelor. Then he played the perfect gentleman, a thick layer of charm and 1,000-watt smile hiding the fact that his first dates end in shallow graves. He's gotten away with murder 3 times now. The only thing that might keep him from killing again? The women he murdered. Megan, Breja, and Sky might be dead, but they are not gone. They found each other, and they won't rest until they find a way to stop him. I don't really know where to stop because I'm like, oh my god, I have so many of these. Okay, so people recommended to me The Fury by, what's Alex Michaelides. So should we read the thing to that? Have I already read this one? I don't think I have. Or read the synopsis to it. Oh, the synopsis is really, really long. Okay. Okay, this is a tale of murder. Or maybe that's not quite true. At its heart, it's a love story, isn't it? Lana Farrar is a reclusive ex-movie star and one of the most famous women in the world. Why do I feel like I've read this already online? Every year she invites her closest friends to escape the English weather and spend Easter on her idyllic private Greek island. Oh, because I was choosing whether or not I was going to read this for Peter's book club, and I decided not to. So we are not going to. I'm gonna obviously listen to it, but that's not going to be the one. Oh, Lisa Gardner, before she disappeared. Somebody recommended this to me, so I don't remember what this is about. Oh, somebody recommended to me these Lisa Gardner books and said they are so good. So this is from 2021 and it is called Before She Disappeared. And I went in and I bought this one. I think it might have been on sale. Frankie Elkin is an average middle-aged woman, a recovering alcoholic with more regrets than belongings, but she spends her life doing what no one else will, searching for missing people the world has stopped looking for. When the police have given up, when the public no longer remembers, when the media has never paid attention, Frankie starts looking. A new case brings her to Mattapan, a Boston neighborhood with a rough reputation. She is searching for Angelique Baudot, a Haitian teenager who vanished from her high school months earlier. Resistance from the Boston PD and the victim's wary family tells Frankie she's on her own, and she soon learns she's asking questions someone doesn't want to answer, but Frankie will stop at nothing to discover the truth, even if it means the next person to go missing could be her. And it is book 1 in the Frankie Elkin series. And how many books are there? Oh my god, there's 3 books already. Before She Disappeared, One Step Too Far, and Still See You Everywhere. I actually think Tanya Jean recommended her to me, my best friend, because Tanya Jean loves her so much. And the last book that I'm going to cover over here, okay, I've got a bunch more, but the last book, well maybe, is and I don't know what to think about this. It's called End of Story, and it's by A.J. Finn, who actually wrote The Woman in the Window. And then afterwards, it was found out that he, like, made up his whole history about himself. Did you guys read about this? There's, like, Rolling Stone articles where A.J. Finn, like, invented himself and said he worked for this person and none of it was true. And all just to get this contract for The Woman in the Window, which was fantastically written. I loved that book. Okay. For fans of Knives Out comes a spellbinding thriller from the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, The Woman in the Window. What's interesting about this is I haven't heard anything about this book, and Woman in the Window is so huge. I think he's kind of been blacklisted a little bit in the whole world. I'll be dead in 3 months. Come tell my story. So writes Sebastian Trapp, reclusive mystery novelist, to his longtime correspondent, Nikki Hunter, an expert in detective fiction. With mere months to live, Trapp invites Nikki to his spectacular San Francisco mansion to help draft his life story. While living alongside his beautiful second wife, Diana, his wayward nephew, Freddie, and his protective daughter, Madeline, soon Nikki finds herself caught in an irresistible case of real-life detective fever. You and I might even solve an old mystery or two. 20 years earlier, New Year's Eve 1999, Sebastian's first wife and teenage son vanished from different locations, never to be seen again. Kind of sounds like The Jinx a little bit, the documentary. Did the perfect crime writer commit the perfect crime? And why has he emerged from seclusion 2 decades later to allow a stranger to dig into his past? Life is hard, after all. It kills you. As Nikki attempts to weave together the strands of Sebastian's life, she becomes obsessed with discovering the truth, while Madeline begins to question what her beloved father might actually know about that long ago night. And when a corpse appears in the family's koi pond, both women are shocked to find that the past isn't gone, it's just waiting. And yeah, so this will be interesting to read that. Because his last book I loved, but that was before all of the speculation and drama about AJ Finn came out. So, are you guys going to read that? Did you read Woman in the Window? Did you read any of those books I mentioned? Have you read any of them? Let me know in the comment section below. I will do a full Audible haul for you very, very soon, but that was just that was a little taste of a big Audible haul. Also, let me know what you think about Peter's Book Club in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.